In this video, we'll be discussing some of the tough realities that we often don't like to think about. These are the things that we don't learn in school or see in the movies, but they are essential to understanding the world and our place in it. By embracing these truths, we can gain a new perspective and approach life with a greater sense of clarity and purpose. Harsh truth number 1. You are responsible for your own happiness. Let's start with the first harsh truth, which is that you are responsible for your own happiness. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that happiness comes from external sources, like a good job, a nice home, or a loving relationship. However, the truth is that these things are just temporary pleasures that can never truly satisfy us in the long run. Happiness is an inside job, and it's up to each of us to create it for ourselves. This means taking responsibility for our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and focusing on the things that bring us joy and fulfillment. We can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it. If you're not happy with your life, it's up to you to change it. This might mean making some difficult choices or taking risks, but the rewards can be enormous. By focusing on the things that truly matter to you and pursuing them with passion and purpose, you can create a life that is truly worth living. Harsh truth number 2. The world is not fair. The second harsh truth is that the world is not fair. Despite our best efforts to create a just and equitable society, there are still deep-seated inequality and injustices that impact millions of people around the world. These inequalities take many forms, from racial and gender discrimination to economic inequality and systemic oppression. While we can work to address these issues and create a more just society, it's important to recognize that we can't always fix everything. There will always be things that are beyond our control, and we need to learn to accept this reality and focus on what we can change. We can make a difference in our own lives and the lives of those around us by treating others with kindness and compassion, speaking out against injustice, and supporting organizations and causes that align with our values. By doing our part, we can create a better world for ourselves and future generations. Harsh truth number 3. You will fail at some point. The third harsh truth is that you will fail at some point. Failure is an inevitable part of the learning and growth process, and it's something that we all need to experience in order to become the best version of ourselves. When we fail, it can be painful and discouraging. We might feel like we're not good enough or that we'll never succeed. However, it's important to remember that failure is not the end of the road. It's just a temporary setback that can teach us valuable lessons and help us grow stronger. Some of the most successful people in history have failed many times before achieving their goals. From Thomas Edison, who failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb, to J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by countless publishers before becoming a best-selling author. Failure is a necessary part of the journey to success. Harsh truth number 4. You are not entitled to anything. The fourth harsh truth is that you are not entitled to anything. We often grow up with a sense of entitlement, believing that we deserve certain things or opportunities simply because we exist. However, the truth is that we have to work hard for everything we want in life. Success is not guaranteed, and we have to earn it through effort, determination, and perseverance. Space is the first thing that attracts anyone's attention positively. You've got to take care of it. Simple things like styling your hair, trimming your beard, and brushing your teeth will get you most of the way there. But one thing most guys miss and that women always notice is when a guy isn't taking care of his skin. That's why I'm excited to have Tej Hanley as the sponsor of today's video. They have helped me start and maintain my skincare routine by making the entire process uncomplicated. Honestly, it's the best skincare system for guys like you and me. I recommend you start with their Level 1 system, which comes with all the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and grime on your skin. A 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of dead skin cells. And a moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun. And a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. My favorite part about Tej Hanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. They really make the process of achieving and maintaining amazing skin easy. I've been using their products for a little while now and I'm hooked. It might sound weird, but I look forward to my morning and evening routines because I just feel amazing and more confident after using their products. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tej Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, the ability to customize your box, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping and low-cost shipping to most other countries. And because Tej Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description and not only will you get Tej Hanley for the best possible price, but they'll also give you a free gift with your first box. Click that link and get started today for just 30 seconds. This means that we have to take responsibility for our own lives and our own success. We can't expect anyone else to hand us opportunities or make our dreams come true. Instead, we have to be willing to work hard, take risks, and make sacrifices in order to achieve our goals. We also have to be willing to accept that we might not get everything we want. There will be times when we have to settle for less or make do with what we have. This can be frustrating, but it's important to remember that life is not always fair, and we have to work with the hand we're dealt. Harsh truth number 5. Time is precious. The fifth harsh truth is that time is precious. We only have a limited amount of time on this earth, and we never know when our time will be up. This means that we have to make the most of every moment and live our lives to the fullest. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind and forget about the bigger picture. We might spend hours scrolling through social media, watching TV, or engaging in other mindless activities that don't really add value to our lives. However, every moment we waste is a moment we can never get back. Instead, we should focus on the things that really matter to us. We should spend time with the people we love, pursue our passions, and make the most of every opportunity that comes our way. By doing this, we can create a life that is full of meaning and purpose and leave a positive impact on the world around us. Harsh truth number 6. You will never be perfect. The final harsh truth is that you will never be perfect. Perfection is an unattainable goal that we often strive for, but can never truly achieve. There will always be something we can improve on, some flaws or mistakes that we need to work on. However, this doesn't mean that we should give up or stop trying. Instead, we should focus on progress rather than perfection. We should aim to be the best version of ourselves that we can be, but recognize that we will make mistakes along the way. It's important to have self-compassion and forgiveness when we fall short of our own expectations. We should learn from our mistakes, but not beat ourselves up over them. By embracing our imperfections and learning to love ourselves for who we are, we can live happier, more fulfilling life. Conclusion. So there you have it, 6 harsh truths that the world never tells you. While these truths might be tough to swallow, they are essential to understanding the world and our place in it. By embracing these truths, we can gain a new perspective and approach life with a greater sense of clarity and purpose. Remember, you are responsible for your own happiness. The world is not always fair. You will fail at some point. You are not entitled to anything. Time is precious, and you will never be perfect. But by embracing these truths and using them as a guide, we can create a life that is truly worth living. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.